Coming up on Mountain News at 6, the Whitley County Sheriff's Office is investigating the death of a 4-year-old, and they've arrested 2 people. And a murder suspect appears in court in a high-profile Central Kentucky case.
Plus, more showers are possible this evening, but we are trending drier for this weekend. Your forecast coming up as Mountain News at 6 starts now.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
A 4-year-old is dead and 2 people are behind bars charged with murder. WYMT's RJ Johnson has more on the case from Whitley County.
What started out as a welfare check ended in the discovery of 4-year-old Chloe Darnell's death.
One of my officers received a welfare check on the welfare of a child. He started that investigation, I want to believe, Monday night.
24-year-old Brittany Slaughter and 34-year-old Adam Hayes were both charged with murder, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with physical evidence. Slaughter was the guardian of Darnell. Whitley County Sheriff Bill Elliott says family members were worried for her safety.
Chloe hadn't actually been seen for some time. That's all we knew. Brittany had been seen, but there was not always an excuse of where Chloe was. She was with somebody here, or she was asleep or something.
Police worked for more than 24 hours following several leads on where Darnell could be.
Well, we've been out 24 hours, right over 24 hours now. You know, we all came out yesterday morning to do this search warrant, and we were still out at 6, 7 o'clock this morning, and I'm still out. So it's always tragic, but it multiply that by 100 when a child's involved.
They found what they believed to be her body in a grave near the Reitner Cemetery in Whitley County. Elliott says this wasn't the outcome they were looking for.
I'd made the comment yesterday, we're going to bring this child home one way or the other. Of course, we were hoping to bring her home alive, but at least the family can have some closure now that she has been located.
In Whitley County, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Darnell's body was taken to Frankfort to be examined by the State Medical Examiner's Office. Hayes and Slaughter are both being held in the Whitley County Detention Center. Hayes was additionally charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and possession of marijuana and a controlled substance. Well, this rain we are seeing should certainly help the forest fire situation, at least temporarily. Several active fires were still burning earlier today. Kentucky Division of Forestry officials say one of the biggest, the more than 1,200-acre Baker Branch fire in Harlan County, was contained, and that's where these pictures are from. Crews from Idaho helped battle that blaze. Many counties remain under a total burn ban.
We are tracking beneficial rain chances across the mountains into your Friday evening. Let's go on a little bit of a radar tour this evening. Zooming into the Cumberland Valley, some light showers near London, also down I-75 close to Corbin, and a few more light showers in Knox County, also into Clay County as well. But some heavier downpours in southwest Virginia, also far southeastern Kentucky and Pike County, also into Wise, Dickinson, and Buchanan counties, and as well in southwest Virginia. And a few more showers from Paintsville and Johnson County up to near Louisa and Lawrence County as well. So we are watching out for some much needed showers as we go into this evening. Those temperatures also cooler in the middle to upper 50s and a few lower 60s as well, up to 60 for Manchester, also Harlan, and 58 over in Jackson at this hour. As we go into tonight, more spotty showers on the way. Those lows also cooler once that cold front passes. We wake up in the middle 40s to kick off the weekend. Drier, also cooler for this weekend before another weather system by Monday and Tuesday. So more beneficial rain chances on the way. Those details coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
Cameron, thank you. Kentucky State Police are investigating the death of a Breathitt County logger. State Police say 40-year-old Taylor Neese Jr. of Lost Creek was cutting down a tree when it fell on him. It happened on Williams Road in the Van Cleve community of Breathitt County. Neese was pronounced dead at the scene by the Breathitt County Coroner's Office. Emotions ran high today as the family of a Madison County murder victim shouted in the courtroom at the man accused of killing their daughter. Shannon Gilday is charged with Jordan Morgan's murder. Police say he broke into her father's mansion in 2022 and shot and killed her. Julia Sandor heard from the family today outside the courtroom.
Yeah, it was an emotional day inside Madison County Circuit Court. It's been nearly 2 years since Jordan Morgan was murdered, and today Shannon Gilday stepped foot into that courtroom. And let's take a listen to that raw emotion from inside. How did you feel, my daughter? Murder suspect Shannon Gilday walked out of the courtroom while the Morgan family pleaded for answers.
We've lost everything. This 20-some-year-old punk has taken everything in my life away from me.
Jordan Morgan was asleep in her father's mansion when police say Gilday broke in and shot her in 2022. Her father, Wesley Morgan, was also hurt. Family and friends say they're reliving the pain each time they enter that courtroom.
It's torture. It's torture for the family and for the friends to come here. It's very hard for all of us to have to face this every couple of months.
For Micah Sims, the healing journey won't start until this process is finished. But time and time again, she says there's delays, motions, and stalling tactics.
We want it to go to trial. We want it now. The more that they stall this is more evidence. It's more stuff that's going to be lost.
With their heart on their sleeve and justice for Jordan written across their chest, the Morgan family says they'll continue waiting.
And we need to remember her, and we need to keep her memory alive. And we need it to be done. We need justice. There's a reason, justice for Jordan.
And Gilday's lawyer tells us that right now he's on the list for a psych evaluation at the Kentucky Correctional Psychiatric Center. For now, in Madison County, Julia Sandor, WKYT.
Gilday's lawyer also tells us they do not expect to get Gilday into KCPC for that evaluation until sometime next year. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet announced a road closing in Perry County will be extended. This is a daytime closing for Kentucky 267 or 16 Mile Creek Road. It will begin at mile marker 6.11, about 3 miles south of the Kentucky 2446 intersection at Dice. Roadwork will begin from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. from today until November 22nd. We now have the schedule for Governor Beshear's inauguration. He, of course, won re-election earlier this month against Attorney General Daniel Cameron. He starts his second term December 12th. The inauguration agenda includes a breakfast reception, worship service, and inaugural ball. At yesterday's Team Kentucky update, First Lady Brittany Beshear announced an inauguration poster contest. The theme is Forward Together.
This theme is really important to us, as we want to pay tribute to how Kentuckians came together and got through so many hard times over the past 4 years.
You can learn more about the contest on Kentucky.gov. A new award honors an Eastern Kentucky man that died unexpectedly earlier this year. Kentucky Office of Rural Health Director Ernie Scott died in March. Last month, the Kentucky Rural Health Association Board created the Ernie Scott Leadership Award to honor his legacy. This year's recipient is Mountain Comprehensive Health Corporation CEO Mike Cottle, who worked with Scott in the early years of his career. Some high school students got a taste of the college life today. Several schools participated in Hazard Rotary Day at Hazard Community and Technical College. The event allows high school juniors to learn about potential careers. 165 students learned about different programs offered by HCTC. 8 high schools participated. One Pike County family has been spending a lot of time, hours from home, after a cancer diagnosis shook their lives. WYMT's Buddy Forbes sat down with the 2-year-old and her parents to hear all about Luna's journey.
Luna was a normal child as far as everything goes, health-wise, you know, wide open, ready to play at any point in time. She went for about 3 days. Well, she was kind of borderline bedridden. She didn't want to get up, move around.
What are you doing?
Luna McClanahan is on the journey of a lifetime before even celebrating her 3rd birthday.
And by the next morning, they'd come in and told us she had leukemia.
Diagnosed with mixed phenotype acute leukemia, Luna's prognosis depends on a combined treatment for 2 different types of blood cancer.
There's nothing as a mother I can do besides love her and be there and spend all the time I need to spend with her every day.
Leave it in God's hands.
So she spent the last month in the hospital, hours from home, undergoing chemotherapy.
It's devastating. How could you not have caught it sooner? Like, how do you not understand that, you know, something this serious could be going on with your child and not notice it?
But Luna and her family are not alone in their fight, returning to a homecoming celebration.
Thank you. I thought I was going to lose it because they had fire trucks waiting on us, and it was probably one of the best feelings I've ever felt, just to be able to see just people standing out there welcoming my baby home.
Her Phelps community has come together to spread hope and light during a dark time.
All these pretty trucks is for you. For me? Yes, they say welcome home.
They say welcome home, Lulu.
Like, I really have hope for humanity now. Knowing that people that don't even know my child has never laid eyes on my child, and they're standing in her corner.
Aside from her hair loss, her parents say you wouldn't know Luna was dealing with a diagnosis.
The first 3 weeks was the hardest, and once her blood level got put back up, she's wide open.
Say hi.
But the community is taking time to celebrate her with a fall festival that will raise money for the expenses that come along her journey.
JoJo,
JJ from Coco
there's
Melon.
all kinds of different characters gonna be there.
That's exciting. Are you excited?
Yeah.
And while her family can't find the right words to say,
Thank you.
they are overwhelmed with the outpouring of love for Luna. In Pike County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
That fall festival fundraiser is tomorrow at the Kemper Fire Department. The family says the event is to encourage families to spend time together and have fun, because you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Well, we are tracking showers to continue for round 3 of those high school football playoffs. Your forecast coming up. Plus,
we are just hours away from the Santa train making its way through Appalachia. We'll tell you where you can see it.